Got the call a week ago that there was some wild dogs again on this property. One calf had been eaten. Came in on the Saturday, didn't have time to put the traps in, so I wired an old pig carcass down at a spot which I previously caught dogs. Came in yesterday and the dogs had given the carcass a fair flogging. So I'm back this morning to put in a few traps. I put one in here at the end of this log. Little bit of Violator 7 on the end of the log, Western Trapping Supply number 3 in there, and just over to the left there on the upwind side I put in another set with some Terminator. It's a food-based lure. Now I know there's at least 3 dogs padding through here, I can tell by the amount of prints, so I'm going to put in a few sets this morning. No other lures particularly, just those 2 here, and the rest of the sets will be wild dog urine and a bit of my own dogs from home scats. So I'm going to see if I can catch up with these in the next few days. It's a place that's just been pretty good to me, so we'll see what happens. Now here's the second set that I've put in. I just piled up a few bones from an old kill. Bit of dog urine, that existing log that was on there, a little bit of dog scats from my dogs at home, and 12 inches out from the bone set I've blended in a Western Trapping size number 3 dogless. Now this is approximately, looking up the track, it's 100 metres to where I've got the double set in, and in between on that bush there I'm going to be putting another set with just dog urine right smack in the middle of the track, hoping to pick up 2, possibly 3 along this section. I know they're working along here, just a matter of whether or not they're young dogs or they're a bit older ones. But anyway, this will be the bone set, and we'll just see how we go in the next few days. Well, I worked my way around the boundaries. I've put in 10 traps come along to this old cow carcass, and I've had a bit of a look at it, and I can see there have been dogs pretty actively chewing on it. They're not getting much off it, but they're still visiting. So I put 2 flat sets in, blended them in well in among the logs, little bits of debris, urine only on those sets, and up on the side of the hill there to the right I put in a little dirt hole with a bit of homemade attractant, a little bit of blended deer and a bit of beaver castor. So this is just a back me up kind of location. I'm sure the dogs aren't here all the time, but gives me a chance to cover the whole property. Anyway, we'll come back in the next few days and see if we can pick something up here. Well, it's checks day 1. There's a dog caught on that set that I told you I was going to put in the middle of the track. Nice tan looking dog, about 18 kilos. Bone pile set's just behind it. Caught on dog urine, a little bit of dog scat. Dogs, my home dogs. Anyway, I'm going to go up and dispatch this one. I'll be pulling that trap now. I'll move it down the track about 20 metres and we'll try again tomorrow. Good start. Here's a quick look at that male dog just dispatched. Only weighed 16 kilos, poor condition. He'd be one of the group that's been chasing these calves. Caught the WTS number 3, nice deep catch. Nice yellow looking dog, dingo-like in appearance. Anyhow, we'll pull this trap and put in another one about 10 metres away and go check the rest of the traps. Well, it's 3 days since we caught the wild dog. Last night we had a storm come through, 10 mil of rain. This morning I'm doing the trap check. We've got a large male fox at the fresh set that was put in beside the one that's in the middle of the track. That was a dab of fox urine and a bit of wild dog scat. No activity in the last couple of days from the dogs. They seem to have moved away, but I'm sure they'll be back, so we'll keep the traps in for another week or two. Now I'll deal with this one, put in another set and reset that one, and see if we catch anything else tomorrow. Young female fox caught this morning at a dirt hole set, bit of homemade lure. Westing Trapping Supply number 3 trap. Fox probably weigh about 5 kilos. I come down the track this morning and I saw this big fella waiting for me. I was pretty happy. I've been chasing this dog for 4 years in this area. This property, I've taken 25 dogs off of it, about 30 foxes. Been watching him on the camera. He usually takes off as soon as I put the lure down. So this time I used a dirt hole set on a mound of dirt here. Caught a couple of foxes in it in the last 2 weeks. Came in this morning and he was swinging on the chain. I didn't take any live footage because I really needed to make sure he was put away. He's been my nemesis for quite a while. Anyway, I'm going to weigh him now and we'll have a look at what he's been eating, but he's a big dog. I'd say he'd probably go about 26 kilos. Good one to be rid of. Well, it's 2 days since we caught the large male dogs at the dirt hole set. We're back on the other section of the track where we caught the first dog and the fox. This morning we've caught another dog. This was at the same set where the fox had been caught. I made that into a walkthrough set, relured it 2 days ago with a bit of fox urine. And this morning I've caught probably a 1-year-old dog. Another one of the group that's been harassing the calves. It had gone quiet for a few days, but another success. Anyhow, I'm going to dispatch this one now. I'll pull that trap and put another fresh one in 20 metres down, and we'll give it another 4 or 5 days and see if we can pick up any more. Well, here's that young bitch dispatched. It's only probably weighed about 12 kilos, born earlier in the year. The dogs in this area seem to be a bit earlier in their breeding than other places. Full of sores, full of mange. She's had a hard life. Back foot capture, typical of a walkthrough set. Whenever I do catch a fox, I always make the sets and the remakes into a walkthrough, pick up a few dogs that are interested. Anyway, we'll rip this trap out now and have a look what this dog's been eating, and we'll go and check the last 6 sets. It's check day 24. I pulled the traps. Final result, 3 wild dogs, 3 foxes caught. The killing stopped after the first dog was captured. Dogs went away for a little while and they came back after about 14 days, picked up the next 2. Anyway, she's all over now, done and dusted. These are the traps I had in along that section that produced the most results. All in good nick still, using a new product called Full Metal Jacket. Great for trap maintenance, very little maintenance it's required, just blast when they're brand new, get all the grease and oil off them and then dip them. Really happy with it. I've caught a lot of dogs and foxes this year with it and I haven't had any dig-outs or any issues at all with the animals smelling it. So if you're into a bit of trapping, I'd give it a go. Anyway, we'll finish up here now and go to the next job.